Hey people, welcome back. And this session we are going to learn about the FMEA. So let me first give you a brief about FMEA. FMEA stands for failure mode and effect analysis. What does FMEA do? Basically, this will help you to identify potential failure before even they occur. So generally to solve the business problems, or to avoid the failures, we have two approach. One, we apply the approach, which is your reactive approach. Generally, when the things happens, then we do the postmortem and then fix them. Another one is the proactive approach. When before even the things will occur, we are identifying those that probably these may occur. Even before they occur, we have the plan in place that we can avoid them. So that is what the proactive approach. So basically, FMEA is a proactive approach to identify the possible failure in existing process or for a new process. Majorly, we use two type of FMEA. One, we use DFMEA, and the second we use the PFMEA. DFMEA stand for design FMEA, and design FMEA we use whenever we are using for something new product or service. PFMEA stand for the process FMEA, which generally we use for the existing processes. So starting point of the design FMEA, because the process or the product does not exist, so we do the brainstorming to identify the possible failure mode, and generally we use the fishbone analysis for that, or cause and effect diagram. Sometimes we also called as an Ishikawa diagram. Because for the process FMEA, process already exists, so brainstorming we will be doing on the existing process, in which we call as in process map or the process flow or process flow diagram. So from the current process flow diagram, the step number one will be that we have the process flow diagram. And then from the process flow diagram, we will try to identify that what are the potential failure mode or the way the process can fail. Then this potential failure mode will have each of the process potential failure mode will have their own impact. And this impact with respect to the output of the process, how severe it may be. Then what is the potential causes of this potential failure mode? We will identify by doing the why analysis or brainstorming. We will identify that what are the chance of occurrence on a scale of 1 to 10. Sometimes we can use 1 to 5 as well if the process is not critical. And in case this occurs, this potential failure mode will occur, then what are the existing control we have to save us or to avoid the impact of that? And then how well this will perform. So let's do this exercise. So when I was talking about the severity, occurrence, and detection, so you have the potential failure mode. For each of the potential failure mode, once it is occurring, as you see here, you have the effect of that or impact of that. And each of the impact or effect will have the severity. And severity ranking may go from low to high. Let's say I'm using the scale 1 to 5. Now this potential failure mode, the second thing for this will be the, after this will have the probability of occurrence. So once this effect has happened, this is the output. So this effect will have the severity. Now we will identify the occurrence. So we will try to find out why there is a potential failure mode. So this potential failure mode, why potential failure mode? For that, we have the root cause or the cause of the failure. And for that, we have the occurrence rating. Again goes low to high, lower the occurrence, lower the rating, and higher the occurrence, higher the rating. Now, if there is a potential failure mode we have here, the third thing we will identify the current control or how we can prevent this potential failure mode to occur. So here, this potential failure mode, I will say how to prevent. As of now, in the current business, what are the resources I have available which will help you to prevent that? And that is called your detection. This is called your detection here, and I will say these are the current control how to prevent. So detection ranking goes again 1 to 5 only, but in a reverse order. Because if detection is high, ranking will be low. If the detection is low, ranking will be high. Now there is a something called RPN number, which is called as an risk priority number. RPN stand for risk priority number. And risk priority number is the product of your severity multiplied by occurrence multiplied by detection. And if risk priority number is high, that means risk is high and we need to take some action. So in case your risk priority number is beyond your threshold or the tolerance limit, then we propose some action and we plan them. So let's learn basic part you know about this. Let's learn about this with the help of one exercise. So I'm taking a very simple example. Suppose the process is your pizza order, that you are a customer ordering the pizza. Process owner will be your who? Let's say pizza, that's the outlet owner. Project ID 123 any, and the project title is risk assessment for the pizza processing. Now what you will do first thing as a pizza owner or the outlet owner, you will receive the order. This is your process step. Second step, you will be preparing the order. Third step, you will be delivering the order. I'm keeping it very simple. Only in the three steps I'm explaining you. You receive the order, you prepare the order, and you deliver the order. Now, what can go wrong when you are taking the order or receiving the order? Probably you will miss some of the required information. If you are missing some of the required information, the effect or the impact of that will be that you are processing an incorrect order. And on a scale of 1 to 5, if you use, and severity will be when you are processing as an outlet owner, you are processing an incorrect order, then how severe it will be? On a scale of 1 to 5, I am giving as an 3. Now we'll do the why analysis, why you are missing some required information. Probably the answer is because of lack of attention. What are the chances that you will not pay attention or there is a lack of attention? Probably on a scale of 1 to 5, there is a 4 is the rating. Very high. So how to avoid this lack of attention? What are the current control in the existing process you have that you can avoid this potential failure mode? By using an order taking checklist. So you can avoid the reason or the lack of attention when you have a checklist is ready and you are doing everything or each and everything you are entering into this. How well you are using this? Higher the rating, which means lower the probability. You are using less attention. So here ranking is low, which means 2, which means probability is high because this ranking goes in a reverse order. So mostly you are using this. The product of severity into occurrence into detection is called your RPN number. So 3 fours are 12, 12 twos are 24. So 24 is your RPN number by multiplying this. Now, similar way, I have the second step, which is the preparing the order. In preparing the order, what can go wrong? Potential failure mode is maybe wrong amount of the ingredient you have used. And what it will result into if you are using the wrong amount of ingredients, then it will result into a defective product, which means pizza will not be good or will not be eatable. So how severe it will be if it is a defective product? Ultimate objective is to have a tasty pizza. And if pizza itself is not tasty, it's a defective. So it's very much severe on a scale of 1 to 5. I am saying it's a 4. Now, reason is why pizza is a defective pizza. Maybe you will do the brainstorming why analysis and you will identify the potential reason. Maybe broken all the equipment of the measurement instrumentation or malfunctioning. One. Second reason probably maybe like as lack of attention when you are mixing the ingredient. So what are the chances of wrong amount of the ingredient you are adding turning into the defective product because broken all the equipment measurement? So we do the regular measurement, regular maintenance. So broken equipment probability is very low, chance is very low. On a scale of 1 to 5, I'm just giving the 1. But there is a higher chance that lack of attention of the mixing the ingredients, there is a possibility. Right? Now, third thing when you are delivering the order, so what can go wrong? Probably wrong address of the customer or takes too long to deliver the product. What will be the impact of if there is a wrong address of the customer? You will miss out the delivery. And the impact in case takes too long of the deliver the product, there will be delayed the delivery. What is the severity on a scale of 1 to 5, the missing the delivery? Ultimately, objective is when you are delivering the order as a pizza restaurant owner. So it should be delivered and then only you will get the revenue. But if you are not delivering at all, your money will not be received. So very much high severe. Why? Because of again lack of attention during the taking the order and you have mentioned the incorrect address. So how you can avoid this incorrect address? By using of a customer tracking system. How well? Almost certain. So only 1 out of 5 is the ranking, which means very high in a reverse order or very low in a ascending order. You can say like this. Delayed traffic, delayed delivery because of traffic jam or too many orders. What are the chances of a traffic jam or too many orders? Probability is high mid on a scale of 1 to 5. I'll say 3. How you can avoid this? By using the GIS technology. And what are the chances that GIS technology will work very well on a scale of 1 to 5? It will work in mid, let's say 3. So a product of 3 into 3, 9 into 3, 27, that is what the risk priority number. So our objective is now, once we identify the risk priority number, that how we can reduce the risk priority number or lower the risk priority number. First thing, because if risk priority number we have and still my current control is not working, that's the reason risk priority number is high. So we arrange this data in a descending order, like as whichever is the highest, that will be my first thing. So here you will see 48 is the highest risk priority number. And that is coming at the step of preparing the process. And the failure mode is wrong amount of ingredients. So how to avoid wrong amount of ingredient is what we are proposing by using high-tech inspection device. We have to be as practical as possible, as specific as possible into this. We generally do not write any of the basic recommendation or any of the generic statement. It should be as specific as possible. Either it's a potential failure mode, potential failure effect, potential failure cause, or current control, or maybe the recommendation. It should be as specific as possible. Now you are buying a high-tech device. Who will buy? Let's say owner of the pizza restaurant. By when? Maybe today we are in the month of July, maybe by the 30th of July, you will be buying it. Action taken, maybe you have bought it. Severity, please remember, severity of any potential failure mode never changes. So severity will remain same as before because something will go wrong, it will have the same. So what is our primary focus? Our primary focus is always on reducing the probability of occurrence. Because if something will not occur at all, whatever the severe it is, really doesn't matter for us. So severity never changes. Severity post implementation will be 4 only. But suppose, let's say by buying the high tech devices, I reduce the probability and it's make to the 1. And because of these high tech devices, there is another SOP I have put into place. And by doing this, I can easily identify that there is a wrong amount of ingredients. So I have improved the detection, maybe let's say from 4 to 2. So the next thing, my risk priority number is 4 ones are 4 into 2, 8. So before it was 48 and now I have the 8 only. So risk priority number, suppose your threshold is, let's say 30 or 25, and you have reduced it significantly after implementing this action. And the same exercise we do for all of the high RPA number exercises or events. And then we propose action, implement, and we check post implementation. This is in practical, we do FMEA. Learning FMEA may take 25-30 minutes, but it gives lot of deep thought. And when you actually go and perform the FMEA, it may take maybe months and year for you to complete one process FMEA. Thank you so much, people, and I'll see you in next session.